Hello my crafty friends. So today I wanted to do something that didn't require a whole lot of thinking. I'm in that kind of mood where I just want to play and I don't really want to think too hard about it. So I'm just going to do some really simple watercoloring today. I've got a very basic watercolor confetti set, it's called. Very basic one that I got at my local art shop. And I've got a couple brushes, some watercolor paper that I've taped down to a piece of chipboard. And I am going to start by using some washi tape. And I'm going to make a whole bunch of random intersecting lines with this washi tape. I also want a full border, so I'm going to do a full strip of washi tape all the way around the whole edge. And you can use whatever width of washi tape you so desire. I was going to use a thinner washi tape, but I'm actually out of it, so we're going to go with this. This is about 5/8 of an inch. And we're just gonna do some pieces going, oh, I guess I'm gonna get some more washi tape. This one's done. I think this one might be a tiny bit wider, but that's all right. And I'm going super random with this. That's kind of the point. I am kind of an expert overthinker. And so this is kind of an exercise in not doing that. This is an exercise in trying to just randomize everything. And that's it for that one. Alright, let's use these last two pieces somewhere. Let's go across this way. And across this one. Okay, perfect. So once you've got your washi tape down, I am going to start by, I'm going to go section by section. So I'm just going to add water to one section at a time. And then just start picking up some paint and letting it kind of bloom in there. I think I might need a little bit more water on my palette here. Give it a good mix. And then I might add a different color. Maybe we'll go with some red and see if we can't create some purple. So the only thing you do want to think about is that you don't want to create mud. So you do want to not add, like, say, purple and yellow together or red and green together. So you don't want things that are across from each other on the color wheel, right? So you want things that are nearby each other. So if they're directly across from each other, they're going to create mud. And yeah, literally just play. I don't play enough. I'm always overcomplicating things and overthinking things. Okay, so I've got two sections here because I feel like it might go a little bit faster. So let's do some green in this one. And maybe a really light blue. And I just want them to mix and blend together. And I want it to be very colorful. So I am going to try to not have any two squares that have the same colors in them. I really want this to be uber colorful. All right, so I might put some music on and just go with it. And if you've got some big puddles, you can definitely mop them up. I'm gonna let this air dry because I find that's definitely the best results when you air dry. But if you want to dry it with a like a blow dryer or something, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna get some of these big puddles. I'm just gonna put my paper towel on the edge and just mop up a little bit of it. But for the most part, I'm gonna leave it alone and just see what it does. Because sometimes the best results come in the places that you least expect it. And so as I say that, I'm still playing with it. So I need to stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Okay, so it's the next day. Everything is dry. I've added some painter's tape just because it was starting to curl and lift up a little bit. So my next step is I'm just going to take a marker and go along the edge of all of the washi tape just to create borders. Okay, so I've got some nice thick borders around. My Sharpies weren't doing a very good job, so I switched to this paint marker, and it seemed to do a much better job. And now I decided I want just a little bit of black splatter. So I've taken some acrylic paint and watered it down. I've got a fan brush, and I'm just gonna do some just minimal splatters, just to add a little bit of extra texture. Okay, once all of the splatters are dry, then we can start removing all of the washi tape. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. So satisfying. Oh, look how beautifully crisp these lines are. Okay, so there we go. There's only a couple itty bitty places, like right up there where the watercolor seeped under. Now you can just leave it like this if you so desire. It's really cool just like that. In the last one that I did, I Zendoodled inside all of the watercolor shapes and I used a thinner color washi. So for this one, I am going to Zendoodle in the white spaces in between each of the watercolor spaces. Okay, so I took a ruler and my paint marker that was doing so well and made a border all around the edge, and then it exploded on me and all over everything around me. So I'm not feeling very zen, but I'm gonna try to zen doodle anyway. So my plan is to like use a ruler and kind of mark off sections for my zen doodles. Just a note, all of the patterns that I will be using, I do not claim to have created them. They're all ones that I have seen in books or on YouTube or in various places. So I do not know who created them all, but just know that I am not taking credit for the doodles that I will be doing. But I am going to try to zen myself out because right now I am getting cranky. Okay, so apologies that this part is already done and you did not see it. That is because I started to feel really anxious while I was recording this and realized that I needed to actually use the art as art therapy for myself for a little bit. So I turned the camera off because my head was just getting in the frame all the time because I was getting right over top of it. So I decided to take a break from filming and do some Zendoodle just as therapy for myself, and now I will continue with the other half. So I'm going to continue this line here in the same pattern is my plan, and I'm literally just taking different things that I was seeing and kind of changing them to my own vibe, I guess. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm going with it. So yeah, it's all about not thinking too much and just literally doodling stripes and circles and just kind of playing, you know? One more thing, I do find that I made a big mess with the edge of my hand from smearing the ink, so I did start using a piece of printer paper to cover up the parts that I had done already so that I did not smudge them too much. Well, some of it went really off the rails. Some parts I really don't like so much. This part here, I'm not a big fan of. That part, that bit there, that and that. Well, probably about half of it. But you know what? On the whole, when I'm looking at it like this through the camera, it actually looks kind of cool. So I'm okay with it. And I learned that I definitely need to watch my smudging because that was my big thing. I've got like designs all over my hand. So I need to watch that for next time. But I did discover that this is something that I really enjoy and it was very therapeutic for me. So I'm definitely going to be doing some more things in this vein because it relaxed me and I liked it. And that was the point. So if there's anything that you would actually like to see in much more detail, let me know, because I know this video was a little bit all over the place, but like I said, that was because I needed to use the art as therapy for myself. So I hope that you'll forgive that, and I hope that you will join me next week for another video. And okay, love you all. Big hugs. Hope you're doing well.